thoughts on the programs that he outlined last night and again today?
Well, first, we had a jobs bill last year, the big stimulus package, $800 billion, every penny to the debt. This was supposed to create jobs, and we knew then it was more of a pork project, more of a social spending project than a jobs bill, and it was the biggest spending bill in the history of America. And we've gotten so little for it, it's an absolute tragedy. So yes, we do need to really, some of that money is unspent. We can retarget it to create jobs. I'm open to talking with the president about it, but to go into more debt, borrow more money, in addition to this we've already spent, I'm very dubious about.
He made a real call for bipartisanship. Is it your sense that he's put himself in a position now where Republicans will be able to come around and work with him on some matters?
Well, I think he, in many ways, used words that were welcoming and soliciting partnership, and other tones of his speech were pretty sharp and pretty partisan, I thought. So I don't know that he won a lot of friends, but all of us know that regardless of our personal feelings, we need to really figure out how we can come together to help this economy. I just don't think we can continue going forward with unlimited debt and spending. As the Congressional Budget Office Director told the Budget Committee this morning, it was just a stunningly negative view about how much debt we have and how badly we're heading into a crisis.
The Congressional Budget Office also said that a health care reform would have cut that deficit over a period of years. I know that there are arguments about that on either side of the fence, but the president says that health care is not dead. Are there items on which the left and the right, the Republicans and Democrats, can come together for health care reform of some kind?
Absolutely. There are a number of things that we can agree on and move forward with step by step, things that both parties, I think most Americans would support. But his problem wasn't Republican so much as a bill that utterly failed to do what he said. It did not increase the debt. It would have increased the debt, and I'm prepared to debate that with anyone. And I think it failed his own test. So, and the American people turned against it. But yes, there are things we ought to be able to do and can do if the president would not think comprehensively, which he suggested. That's all he would consider is a big plan, not a small plan.
Another big topic has been trials of terror suspects. Republicans believe, largely, I guess not everybody, but they largely believe that they should be handled in military tribunals. The president and the White House have made the case that they say they're on the right side of the issue while being on the wrong side of public opinion, that we ought to be able to do this in open court, the light of day, so that the world can see this is how we roll. Your thoughts?
The president is wrong about this. I know that's how he may feel. A lot of his leftist supporters feel that way. But a person who is attacking the United States, a part of al-Qaeda, is an unlawful enemy combatant. They're not a common criminal, and they should not be provided lawyers, and they shouldn't be told they don't have to make any statements. They can be arrested like any military prisoner of war can be arrested, and they can be interrogated according to the standards of law. And we're giving that up by getting lawyers appointed who immediately tell them to hush and they don't talk. So this threatens our ability to obtain intelligence. And remember that the chairman of the 9/11 Commission that told us we needed to move from a criminal law enforcement approach to a military approach to these attacks, criticized severely the president's action in this regard just yesterday, I believe.
Senator, thank you. Quickly before we go, we're led to believe there's about to be a vote on the Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke and confirmation for another term. Where are you on this matter and why?
I just spoke on the floor recently. I am going to oppose the nomination. He was wrong about his policies when he was on the Fed and as chairman of the Fed that helped lead to the bubble and the burst. He refuses to acknowledge his errors. He supported the president's stimulus plan, which is just so tragic to spend that much money and get so few jobs out of it. He should have opposed that and insisted it be an effective plan. I think he's done little to inspire confidence or show the American people a firm step-by-step plan that will lead us out of this economic disaster we're in.
Senator Jeff Sessions, Republican of Alabama. Senator, it's great to see you. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Shepard.
We're waiting for that.